Hi guys, so let's jump right into this video. I've already done my brows off camera, so I'm gonna give you an foundation routine. So the first thing I do after I do all of this is to prime. So I use two primers. I have very oily skin, so I use my baby skin pore eraser first, especially under my eyes, because if I use this underneath my eyes, my foundation is going to be really dry under here. I realize that, so I just found a new remedy for it. So I use this underneath and I do moisturize. My moisturizer is finished, so I think I can find a small pack. Guys, let me tell you about this. Really good. Real good moisturizer. It's the L'Oreal Paris Hydrogenius Liquid Care Moisturizer for normal stash oily skin. It's matte. So here it is. It comes in a big bottle. So So next I'm going to use my baby skin pore eraser. So you can basically just take a pea-size amount to use on your face. So now you want to control that oil. So I'll be taking my Black Radiance Matte Primer. After using your primer, the next step would be to put on your foundation. So I'll be using my L'Oreal Infallible foundation in the shade 109, that's Classic Tan. This foundation, I fell in love with this foundation from the very first time. It's a waterproof foundation, water-based foundation rather. And I fell in love with it. It works for me. So if you find something that works for you, I think you should stick with that product because this works for me. It's really good, great coverage and all. So yeah, stick with what you prefer. Even though it's a drugstore product, I love it. I know you guys see me talking in the video and wondering what's wrong, but I had to do a voiceover because I didn't realize that the music playing in the background was so loud that you could hear it on the video. So I had to do a voiceover. Anyways, I was saying that my beauty blender look a little dirty because I used it the day before, but it's okay. I'm using it again. So before I start to use my blue tea blender, I normally just spray it with some Fix It spray or any little setting spray that you have on hand. So I just get it damped with the setting spray. So I'm using the Milani Make It Last setting spray to damp the beauty blender before I start my foundation, putting on my foundation. So now I'll be applying my foundation, whether it's directly to the face or I could squeeze some on my hands and then apply it after. It's safer to use the back of your hands then apply it, because squeezing it directly from the tube can get all over the place, messed up, as seen in the video right here. I spilt it on my clothes. So yeah, to avoid all these, you can just squeeze a bit on your hand back and then apply from there. So I'm just gonna start patting that in. For a more flawless finish, you want to pat the foundation onto the skin instead of pulling it. Pulling it will leave patches and all of that. So it's best to pat. After that, I use the same concealer that I use under my eyes to contour. So sometimes I use creamy beige. This is medium beige. So I'm gonna use the medium beige under my eyes to brighten that up. Creamy beige is when I want that contour to be really popping out there. So I make this sponge again. So you're gonna start blending. Pat away. This side, I use this side of my foundation to just blend out the harsh lines, you know. The lines that you don't want to be there, be seen like that. Go ahead and go over. So I have blend out all these edges. All you have to do is decide that you use your foundation on. You can just go back over with it. Don't worry about it. It's just blending. Don't worry about it taking away from the makeup. So you just want to make sure everything is blended into the skin, you know? Like how people always say your hair melting on your skin. Yes, your lace melting on the skin. Yeah, blend the makeup, melt the makeup in your skin then. Yeah. Now look at that. Look at that. Makeup wear. Now it's time to contour the face. So now I have my True Complexion palette by Black Radiance. So it's in the shade light to medium. You don't want this dark line by your face, right? You want it to look natural. I don't do cream contour unless I'm going out in the night. But you know, it's quarantine time. You can't be going out in the night because we're on lockdown and thing. So this is what I'm gonna use. So I'm gonna use my contour shade. I hardly use the sculpt most times, so I just use the contour. So I'm gonna start with my nose. So to let it look more natural, you don't want a long straight line down your nose. So you know you have to blend it into the eyebrow. So this, follow your natural brow bone. Yeah. Do the same on the other side. So it's not a long straight line coming down. If you understand, it curves. So you know the girls them want to look like them have them straight nose, bone arrow, straight, like your ear. You do it like this. And blending. Blending goes a long way, guys. So you know you need to blend. Personally, I think makeup is art, so in everything you have to blend. Now for my cheeks. So for those of you who don't normally do contour, you're gonna follow your cheek line. That's the line right there. Right there. So, and as I said, you don't want a long straight line down your cheek. It's all about blending. So I normally just bring it up here. Same on the other side, you know. Same on the other side. That. In. So remember, you highlighted this part of the face. So this part needs to be a little bit darker, your contour shade. Now we're going to use the Sacha Buttercup powder back onto those highlighted areas. So you're gonna go on like you're chiseling out the jaw line. Yeah. Okay, so now I'm just gonna use my regular face powder. This is a 0.5 in True L'Oreal True Match powder. So you want to get rid of all this. So I just keep patting. That's all I do in everything I pat. Saves us from having all those streaks on your face. See, we're getting somewhere. All right. Next thing I do is to set my face because I'm gonna use my highlighter after this. So I use my Maybelline Lasting Fix-It spray. So this makeup spray lasts up to 16 hours, and it's a matte finish, so I use fully matte products. Let's go back over with my beauty blender, pat that in. Just pat, don't pull, pat, pat, pat. Everything you do, you pat. Okay. Since I've got this palette, I purchased this palette. I've been using it as my highlighter and it's killing it. These two shades I use as my highlighter. This one is a lighter color than this. Yeah, you can see it that way. It's a lighter color than this. So I tend to mix them to not let it be that, you know? Or if I want it all out there, I use this one only. guys, this is an eyeshadow palette. Remember, eyeshadow. But you can substitute it for your highlighter. So therefore, I'm gonna mix it. So slightly pat, shake it off. Slightly.
Today I don't want it all out there, so I'm just slightly doing this because I have a picture to take. I like passport size pictures to do my liners twice. I'm just going with a natural look. But you guys like to keep these videos, so yeah. That'll be looking.
I haven't worn blush in a while, but some people do use blush. So if it's a case that you use blush or you prefer blush, you can apply it before you apply the highlighter on your cheeks. So go back over with my powder brush and just make sure that's blended in. Normally I do this. There's no product. I don't take back any product on the brush. I just want it to, yeah, looking like that. Yeah, guys. So this is my updated foundation routine. So this is the finished look, guys. So I guess the music is playing in the background too loud, so I have to do a voiceover for this part. So the parts with the voiceovers, the music is playing in the background and there's nothing I can do about it at this point. So as I said, this is my finished look. I've done just a simple glam, no lashes, no nothing. I'm gonna take some passport pictures, and yeah, as I said before, I've come back and I'm coming back with a bang. So stay tuned for all my other videos to come because your girl is back. So hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks. Please be sure to subscribe, like, share.